Hello, this is Devin with InnerSpark, and I'm back to continue our discussion on flower essences, my most favorite things. And in the previous video, I discussed how flower essences can support the body in healing. So, whenever there has been dis-ease or symptoms of some kind that have manifested, it is the result of something that's happening behind the scenes for you. The body doesn't just decide to malfunction. It is really the product of something occurring on our emotional, mental, and or spiritual body levels. These parts of us work together to create the nourishment or lack thereof in our lives. And it doesn't just have to be our physical bodies. It can be, maybe symptoms or ailments haven't manifested for you, but maybe there's something in your physical, tangible experience that you desire to change. And it goes beyond the body. Those layers that I talked about, the behind the scenes parts of us, they create every part of our physical, tangible reality. And until the conditions on those levels are addressed and really those bullshit belief systems that we're walking around with, until those are repatterned at the root, at the core, any type of change that you are seeking is going to be made infinitely harder, and it's going to feel like that continual uphill climb where you're like, oh my God, I thought I had already addressed this. I thought that, this time would be different when I was going for this goal or whatever it may be. And you're still coming up against the same things. And that's where the flowers, again, can come in and help to really give us like a whole system reboot and just to return us to like factory settings, right? Like on a phone or a computer when you do the reboot and go back to factory settings and everything's like a clean, shiny new slate. It's kind of like that. At our core, we are here for love and not fear. I've said it before, and for joy and not anxiety, and to be these shining beacons of light that we are. And when we forget that or, just live life in modern world today and go through the various stressors and traumas that life throws at us, those things imprint themselves into our being. And these beliefs and patterns can root themselves so deeply that oftentimes we're not even consciously aware of the stories that we're telling ourselves, and yet they're dictating and creating our lives 24/7. So any type of lifestyle change that you're seeking, my clients come to me for all kinds of lifestyle changes that they're looking for, whether it's to improve their eating habits or to learn to be better at meal prepping, or just various acts of things that are really like at their basic foundation, acts of self-love and self-care, but they have such a struggle and they know exactly what to do and they have worked on it for a long time and they've tried different things and they just can't make it stick. And that's where I know, okay, there's something deeper. There's something below the surface. Maybe there's some deeply ingrained story around a lack of deservability or a lack of self-worth or guilt, like they feel guilty for taking that time for themselves. And maybe at first glance, when I present that as a possibility to the person, they're like, I don't feel that way. That's crazy. That's not me. And maybe after some time engaging with the flowers, like on their first formula, they're stabilized just enough so that they can clearly and consciously see these things. And from that place, only that place, when you're like super clear and the bullshit tapes like are stopped and there's silence, you can see, wow, okay, that is kind of what's going on. That's exactly what I've been telling myself, and I can now see all the ways that has sabotaged every effort towards change that I have made in this whatever arena they're working in. So another beautiful example of how the flowers support us really in any lifestyle change that we're seeking, because your emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies are everything. and everything that is happening in your mind or behind the scenes for you, no matter how aware or enlightened or how much self-work we've done, there's always more layers because we're humans. Like, there's always something else. And if you're seeking that kind of next up level for yourself and that next change, it really, you got to go deep. You got to get up in there. And the flowers are exactly for that job, to get down on it, to get in there and reprogram, shift the vibrational imprint of whatever has happened, and to allow you to be so clear and empowered that you're just like, no, this is exactly what I want, and I'm making it happen. The end. So, again, this was Devin with InnerSpark, and please head on over to my website, innerspark.life, and check out the blog. Sign up and take my 4-day self-care dare challenge. It's a mouthful. 4-day self-care dare challenge. It's amazing, and I'm not just saying that biasly. It is amazing. And I will see you on our next video.